Africa's threatened habitat will depend on an ability to recognize the need for more sustainable forms of wildlife utilization. Programs must be designed to meet Africa's needs, while at the same time preserving the natural resources. The survival of any species depends on an ability to adapt to its environment. This fundamental law of nature applies to man as much as it does to other species. If a balance between high numbers and a sustainable food supply is not maintained, nature steps in to regulate. Its method is drought. The inescapable outcome, starvation. In truth, man has learned very little about the natural world, and he should not experiment to see how far he can degrade it before the entire system collapses. The environmental collapse of these low rainfall regions is the first symptom of what could prove to be the human species' most irredeemable weakness: an uncontrollable desire to ruthlessly exploit and profit in the short term at the cost of its long-term survival. Man is engineering his own destitution. As he does so, the overexploited earth becomes less productive and more people starve. Nothing is more basic to a stable world than food. The technology to feed the Earth's hungry people is available, but the missing components are understanding and leadership. To stabilize human numbers while preserving the environment is the greatest challenge left to man. His very future now depends on it. The only possible outcome of Africa's exploding populations will be increased destitution. To believe that foreign food aid can be anything more than a temporary stopgap is naive. The thoughtless overexploitation of an irreplaceable resource like productive land may well be the first step down the road to disaster for all mankind. The condition of our natural world has become a barometer of our own destiny. To survive, we must change from frenzied development to sustainable growth. What path Africans choose remains to be seen. But what is painfully obvious is that there is little time left for choosing. If Africa cannot be steered clear of its disastrous course, there is little reason to be optimistic about the future of this planet.